Homana.
Yeah, it's just a simple song using the nose flute. This is the Ohe Hano Ihu, and it's a very simple flute made from bamboo. And so it's very easy to play.
When we were at Bishop Museum, I noticed they have them little tiny ones, and they have much longer ones, and not all of them have the same number of hookahs on the body of the flute.
Sure. Some of the flutes were used, I think, to imitate some of the noises that young men heard in the forest, and they would imitate those sounds that they heard, probably birds, and then use them to call their sweetie. So it might be something like this, maybe. So something like that might be used to kind of signal to their sweetie that they're in the forest too.
Worked on me.
Yeah. Sorry. Okay. So, that's this flute, and then there were different sizes, like this. Traditionally, the flutes were maybe 2 holes, or sometimes even 3 holes, and they were played by blowing air through your nose and cross the hole in the flute, and then using the fingering to lift up to make different sounds.
Now, some of the flutes at Bishop Museum had one hookah way up here, and then maybe either 1 or 2 hookahs down here.
And that was used to kind of change the pitch. So you could be playing a certain pitch, and then if you wanted to kind of get fancied out, you could kind of change it by lifting the finger, or leaving your finger down, covering that hole, or lifting the finger up to make a different sound.
Now, I noticed you have several nose flutes, so would that be so you can play different melodies and different keys?
Yeah, you know, some flutes, obviously the smaller ones make a higher pitched tone, so it'd be, and then the larger flutes would make a deeper sound. So you could get different, depending on what kind of mood you were in or what kind of bird you were wanting to imitate. I doubt if a bird went this deep, but
really big bird.
Ostrich or something.
Tweet.
Tweet.
Oh, well, why did the Hawaiian young men play the nose flute instead of a flute like you find in Europe, or the more commonly seen styles of flute?
The nose flute was played using the nose rather than the mouth, because traditionally and spiritually, according to the ancient Polynesians and Hawaiians, the pure air came through your nose. So sometimes not so pure things come out of your mouth. Sometimes we have a tendency to speak not so good words, and so it was thought that if you played through your nose, that the pure air, because your nose, the air comes directly from your body through your nose, through the flute, and it would be spiritually, it would be a pure nose. And so that's why Hawaiians played the nose flute with their nose. So no chance of anything evil coming through the ha, or the breath.
And that's really important if you're courting a girl and you want her to know that what you're saying is true, because anybody could walk up to the girl and say, "Oh honey, I love you," but how do you know if he's telling the truth?
So back in those days, it was very important to be pono, especially when you're courting somebody. So what I have done is written a song so that people can learn how to play the flute, and it's a very, like I said, it's a very easy instrument once you get the hang of it. And of course, again, you cover one nostril of your nose and then you blow with the other one, and then you lift your fingering to make the notes. So this is a very simple song that I wrote that's easy to play. So that's a very basic melody, and then if you want to, if you want to kind of make it your own, you can add some flavor to it, so to speak. So maybe something like this.
Pretty. Well, I'm going to go check on the coffee, and I'll be back.